Hey everybody, I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty, and it's another episode of Near Disney, where we work to bring you the best of what is going on in the real estate market and interest stories, and even highlighting theme park attractions within the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle for you. So Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, who normally sits in the host chair, had some other appointments to attend to today, but I work on her team as well with Florida in Motion Realty with Kim. So she extended to me her magic wand to fill her shoes and sit in for the studio today. So we have got some amazing content for you here on March 3rd, 2023 today, because even though our channel is near to Disney, like I mentioned, we have some other attractions here, and we've got some really well-produced highlights of the Universal Studios park as well. And Kim Hawk is going to share some awesome expertise. But first, I'd like to show you some new video that we've got to share with you about Magic Kingdom, because we've got a featurette put together by our local Disney park influencers, the Bellavotti Brothers, who are going to tell you that the Disney Magic Kingdom train is back. So I'm going to pull up the amazing video that they've put together. Let's watch.
Hey, we're the Bellavotti Brothers, and we're here at Magic Kingdom. Guess what? The train is back, and we're going to give you firsthand of those most magical train ride in the entire world.
There are two trains here. One is called Walt and the other Lily. This is in honor of Walt Disney and his wife Lillian.
And here's the first stop. It stops right at Splash Mountain. The coolest thing is that it's completely full now because they're going to be remodeling it soon. And so we'll definitely be back to see how it looks.
Already know how much I love minding this railroad.
Second stop is Fantasyland.
Unidentified users detected in upload conduit area.
So we just went around the entirety of Disney's Railroad, and it's really cool because they have commentary in the middle, but it's mostly just a transportation vehicle. Not supposed to be Splash Mountain or Space Mountain, but it's a really nice way to just enjoy the view behind everything and behind the magic. So we just got off on Fantasyland, and this is going to be the end of this video because now we're going to go around and enjoy the park. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you get the chance, definitely make sure to go on the railroad, and we'll see you all next time. Bye guys!
Sorry, got to turn my microphone back on. All right, that was really awesome. I learned a lot just from watching that. It's about the history of Walt's involvement too. When it comes to me, I'm not so much into the high octane, high adrenaline ride. So that leisurely, informative, educational tour through the Magic Kingdom might be my pace with the ride as well. So even though Kim's not sitting in the host chair today, she does get to be a part of the show because she is going to be in the next video that we have loaded up for you today. You may know her as the fairy godmother of real estate now, but in her past life, she had worked for both Disney and Universal in marketing roles, and so has some really unique history and experiences and stories that she can share to you about that magical time in her life, getting to be literally a part of making the magic happen. And Kim is going to, we're going to step away from our sole Disney branding right now and take it over to the Universal highlight because, we do focus a lot on Disney, but we want to share our expertise about the rest of the attractions in the area as well. So because Kim's going to tell you about her amazing story, having a hands-on role in the launch of Universal City Walk. So please enjoy.
Look for an alternative for Walt Disney World? Well, stay tuned because we've got a lot to show you in regard to Universal Studios Orlando. I am in a place that I have fond memories. It's Universal Studios City Walk. I was in charge of marketing here for the pre-opening, and we were actually standing on the balcony of a place that was Motown Cafe back then. There were people that came in for the grand opening that included Diana Ross. We had Smokey Robinson. We had a lot of great people out here performing. But what you've got is this great entrance for people to go into Universal Studios Florida and Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. Orlando truly is a melting pot. People from around the world want to come to places. They want to come to Universal Studios Florida. And we cannot wait to show you some of the sights because if you haven't been here, you're missing a true gem. One of the greatest movie theaters that you're going to have access to in Central Florida is right behind us right now, the cinema. When it first opened, they did things like a 24-hour movie scene where they wanted to see if anybody could actually sit in a movie theater and watch movies for 24 hours and not fall asleep. We did a contest, and it was actually with the Orlando Magic players. They were incredible. We raised money for a good cause, and there were two people that actually lasted, and one of them was an Orlando Magic player by the name of Bo. So back in the day at City Walk, there was a place called the NBA location. That's where a bunch of the basketball associates would come out. It was great. Got to spend a lot of wonderful time with Charles Barkley, the Michael Jordans of the world. Everybody would hang out. Well, it's no longer an NBA location, but guess what it is? It's called the Chocolate Emporium, and you can get everything with chocolate on there. So NBA or chocolate? I ask you, which one would you vote for? Jimmy Buffett was part of the grand opening of Universal Studios City Walk. And what you are seeing behind me is an actual plane that he actually flew in the Caribbean. And it was when he was writing the book, A Pirate Looks at 50. I've got a fun story to tell you. When we were talking about the grand opening of Margaritaville, Jimmy really wanted to land the seaplane on the lake. And we talked with every type of architect, and we just couldn't, and every engineer, and we just couldn't risk Jimmy Buffett's life. He wanted to do it, but what would we decide to do? Our creative said, can we make it a bar? And Jimmy said, of course, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. What we have behind us is the Hard Rock Cafe, and it's also Hard Rock Live. So I was in charge of marketing for City Walk when it opened, and Tom Williams had offered for me to be able to pick any musician that was on the Universal record label to do the opening. So I had the opportunity to pick Elton John. Elton John came in and decided not to accept the payment for that night. It was $1 million, and we donated it to Give Kids the World, and it created the seed money for the Give Kids the World Village. So right back here, if you ever get a chance when you're in town, check out and see what concerts are going on there. Because if you can see from here, right above where that banner is, That is a VIP balcony, and that VIP balcony is a place where they have a piano that is from the Beatles. There's a story about how Eddie Murphy met Steven Spielberg and Ron Howard, of all places. Instead of Los Angeles, he met them here, and I had the opportunity to introduce them, and some really great things came about it. And that was during the Islands of Adventure grand opening so many years ago. So if you haven't experienced Universal Studios, you're missing out. And I love the fact that my daughter is working here and the legacy lives on. We love it. What a joy it is to be able to be at Universal Studios Orlando, and we are right at the entrance of Islands of Adventure. And so for those of you that are looking for those superheroes and you want to ride the Hulk is my favorite ride. I think that they have all up here at Universal Studios. Enjoy. As if Universal Studios couldn't get any better, if you come into Islands of Adventure and you ride this ride, it's called the Hulk. I have a great story about it. When it opened, Islands, I was a little nervous, I've got to admit, because it shoots you from like 0 to 67 miles per hour, turns you upside down, throws you to the water. And so there was this great guy that was in charge of creative by the name of Mark Woodbury that took me on the ride and told me all the safety features. You can hear people screaming now. But I guarantee if you were to go on the ride with the now president, actually the CEO and chairman of the Universal Parks and Resorts, you would have a great deal of comfort too. If I can do it, you can do it. Now we're at Universal Studios in Orlando. You could say this is the OG. This is the original great theme park that Universal created in Orlando, Florida. When you're in Universal Studios, Florida, you do not want to miss the Bourne Stuntacular. It's here on Rodeo Drive, and we have a great fondness for this, especially since we know the Renaissance Entertainment Group that coordinated and organized this really cool ride here. Get a chance, check out John Benkowski's interview. He's the movie director that did A Christmas Karen, but he and his partners do these great rides right here, the Bourne Stuntacular. So if you are looking for a place where stories come to life, movies come to life, then you've got to check out Universal Studios Orlando. And then don't forget Islands of Adventure. It's got Harry Potter, and City Walk has got Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. So on behalf of my team, the Kim Hawk Real Estate Group, we hope that you'll find your place in the sun with us at some time. Give me a call at 1-800-KIM-HAWK so we can help you find, sell, buy a house, and have you as a neighbor right here near Disney. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle.
Yep. Kim Hawk's story is so incredible with all of those celebrity names that she drops and everyone she worked with and all of those attractions and parks that she was a part of making happen at the launch. So you see that, like, when it comes to us at Florida in Motion Realty, we have a market expertise of the area and as well as what to do and what's happening. We've got our finger on the pulse, that's for sure. And I would like to remind everyone that even though she showed you City Walk, Universal, and Islands of Adventure, what's cool is that there is even an additional park coming in the works for Universal Studios as well. That's Epic Universe, and that's going to have the Nintendo park that a lot of people are excited for, because that's already started in the Universal California. It's coming to Florida too. It just might be a year or so away. So just keep tuning into the show. Definitely like and subscribe, and we'll give you the timeline as all of that develops. Today, March 3rd, is actually the 6th anniversary of the Nintendo Switch console. So it's fun to see that company is continuing to expand its presence and bring joy to a whole new generation. So hope you enjoyed the show today. The comments are always open if you want to send us a message. My phone number is listed below if you're interested in what's going on in the real estate market. Happy to let you know about anything that's for sale within your preferred square footage, bedroom count, price range, location in a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. We'd love to do it for you. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you tuning in.